Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 67 of Crusader Kings 2. Before we start, as always, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series. Thank you very much. We are slowly starting to expand our borders out into some of the other empires. We're actually taking quite a good chunk of Rajasthan at the moment. We do need to be a little bit careful though. These two kings up here may end up getting a lot of land, and we don't really want that to happen too much, because they could try and break away from us, especially as they like to make alliances with each other. We should certainly keep our eye on people and see how everyone is. We do have a king here that doesn't like us all that much. Why do you dislike me? Raised levies, wants a seat on the council. You are terrible. You are terrible everywhere. I'm guessing we couldn't even put you in as our Udpaya because the current one's not that great. No, we can't put you in there because you are a landowner. So that's unfortunate. Well, you're just going to have to be upset, I'm afraid. I'll try and make sure you lead as many armies as possible and you may meet a grisly end. In the meantime, though, our vassals are actually doing a relatively decent job of taking land from others, so no complaints there. We do have a truce with you because we fought you in the last video. This guy here I don't think we have a truce with. Right, we don't have a truce here. We do have a de jure claim here though. That's interesting. Now you would bring in Utsang. Now that's a bit of a pain because they are mighty big. The Kingdom of Utsang. Oh, that one. Not that one. Not Utsang, the Kingdom of Utsang. Yeah, they look pretty sizable to me. That could be a problem. Where is your top holding? Let's try and find you. That be you. You got 12,500 troops. That's still less than I have. We've got like almost 40,000. But he's got a lot of land. That could be difficult. But we do have a de jure claim there, and there isn't an awful lot else that we can do. Now, what about you? You're in prison. If we declared a war on you, we don't have any proper claims, but yeah, you don't appear to be allied with anybody there. Our Chancellor's working somewhere. I can't exactly remember where, but he's doing something. You're currently in a war. Your liege is you. Do we have a truce? We do not. So we could do that. I think we go and try and grab this one though. So it could cause some problems. It's going to be a bit of a nasty war. Raised levies. We're up to 11 months. We can afford to wait a little bit. Maybe our Chancellor can... In fact, our Chancellor's actually over here, and he doesn't need to be over here, because we do have a claim there. So let's go ahead and just move the Chancellor and get you trying to fabricate a... Actually, can we get a better Chancellor? Yeah, you don't particularly like me, but you are a better Chancellor. Okay, let's go and put you in position. You go over there and start work on this, although... We do actually own, we do have a holding here. For some reason we actually have a temple, but the rest of the stuff here isn't ours. So it'd be nice if we could go and grab those. So we'll start working on that, and we'll get some of this vassal levies raised penalty to go away, and then we might have a bit of a chance of doing something here. We've got plenty of money, so we can always quite easily hire a mercenary army if needed. Let's just go and spend a little bit of the money we have, not all of it. And let's go ahead and start upgrading some things. We won't be able to upgrade things everywhere, I understand that. In fact, probably not many at all outside of the capital. Castle fortifications are always worth getting. Looks like we're about done there. There isn't anything else we can get. Okay, that's fine. How's technology looking at the moment? Still can't get Majesty yet. It's probably getting there. Yeah, we'll have to keep saving up for Majesty, but save we shall do. So let's say we want to go and take this war. Actually looks like Utsang's in a war with somebody else. Now that's good for us because it means he's probably busy. He's in a couple of different wars actually. So this is probably about as good a time as we're going to get. So if we go and declare a war here for this ducal de jure claim, you will bring that guy in. That is fine. So we are paused. Excellent. Let's go ahead and let's raise everything just to be on the safe side because there's a lot of stuff going on down here. Let's get everybody together. Let's go and meet up in this province here. We've got lots more troops down here as well, so we'll just go and grab all of these and get you sort of close by. There's some more down there that we've missed. So they're probably not all going to form up where I want them to because I've just been clicking on random provinces, but we'll sort that out shortly. You're bringing a 7k stack down here. Did you actually get involved in the war? No, you didn't. You didn't come in as yet. That's actually good for us. I think they may be involved in a few too many wars and they've decided that they don't want to get involved in this one. You guys go in over there and see if you can siege that out. So if we do this quick enough, we might even be able to do it before anybody else gets involved, and that'll be ideal for us. Just go and do this really quickly. So you guys get all over there. Let's not have too many guys together. Actually, yeah, you guys all get together and then we'll just form you together and split you up. That's fine. You guys group up. Let's try and have the guy that really hates us leading the center. Actually, no. Let's have the guy that really hates us on the flank. Because the flank is usually the first one to fall. So let's do it that way. I don't know where their army has gone. There it is. 17,000. That is sizable. Let's get these guys to form up here. We might need to go and rescue one of these groups. You guys just stay here and start sieging that. Is he going to come down here and try and engage? Actually, it's not the full stack. Some of that isn't his. He's actually rushing that siege. What have we got here? The Protector General, so this is basically the Emperor, has come to the attention of the Heavenly Emperor, the key empire, that the merchants from your lands have been acting with deceit and dishonesty while conducting trade with our merchants. We are certain that you will make sure this behaviour will cease immediately. So we can lose some city tax in a few places and get some grace. We can lose city tax in one place for 50 grace. Well, or we could just lose the grace. We'll lose city tax in one city. It doesn't really make much difference. So you're going to do that there, are you? In that case, that's fine. You guys group up here. Let's go ahead and... do we have enough generals for this army? We do not, actually, which is a little bit weird. Okay, well, we'll wait. Right, you're separate from this guy. That's fine. You go away. You go away. I'm not bothered about any of that. Open council position. We need a new spy master. Well, you're pretty decent. I guess we will use you. Let's go ahead and have you studying technology then. No, just go up there. Work on Utsang. Which one's the capital? I think it's that one. Okay. Right, so let's get back to this. What were we doing? So that's a 5k stack. We can just march straight in there, and I think we will. Let's just go and really rattle them up. Group you together. You go and move here. You don't have a leader, but you don't need one because you're just going to be sieging. This is the actual province that we need. People conspiring to kill my son, which is fine. Caught a prisoner. You're moving over here. Yes, it looks like you're moving over here. Sometimes it's difficult to tell. How did you get over there? There is another 7k stack coming in, but I don't think that's going to help them. We were victorious in that battle. This will be a river crossing, but we can grab you. Excellent. Now then, we want to try and run into those guys if we can. We're not too bothered about the 700 stack here. Oh wow, their armies are really weak. They just got absolutely devastated there. Yeah, this battle might actually go really quickly. Yeah, we are taking a major river crossing here, but wow, they've just got no morale at all. Literally just ran into them and they were already pretty devastated. Okay, let's offer peace and enforce demands. There we go. We've got another piece of land there. Let's get everybody into our own lands. That includes you guys. You just get over here. Whatever's the quickest way back to our own territory. Not too bad. Okay, child lacks a focus. This is our son. As always, we'll go with struggle. No betrothal for you. Can we get somebody? There are no geniuses. Do we have any strong girls or women? 17-year-old. Maybe a bit too much of a difference there. What about attractive? No. Nobody. Quick. You're 25. Not particularly good, is it? You've got a lisp. How excellent. You're looking relatively decent all round. Let's go ahead and arrange this one. That could be interesting. Right. So we'll just wait for this guy to get back to our own territory, and then we'll collapse that one down. Looks like you're happy for that to happen. We will need to take this at some point as well. We'll need to take more stuff from Orissa. Right, everybody's home. So we will go and put everything down. Where's the retinues? Retinues over here. Retinues can stay up here. You guys can stay leading it. Not too bothered about that. We can imprison this guy. We've only got a 1% chance to get him, though. What is he actually doing? What is he plotting against us? He is trying to lead a faction. All of these guys are trying to get in factions against us, aren't they? Okay, let's go ahead and grab our spy master. And we want you to be here. Try and break down these factions if we can. If at all possible. Yeah, not too long on the levies here. It should be fine. You arrive at the marketplace. There is a large crowd gathered around the yogi. He does indeed seem to be levitating above the ground, eyes closed. Someone mutters that he has been still like this for several hours. Let's poke him and see what happens. You poke the yogi, he blinks, but regains his composure. Give him a good shove. You take a step back, then throw yourself forward, giving the yogi a forceful shove. He topples over with a frightened screech, hitting his head on the ground. The crowd stares in stunned silence at you and the yogi. I knew he was a fake. We gain some prestige, but local revolt risk goes up. And we gain cynical. Cynical's pretty decent. You do some karma and some church opinion, but you do gain some intrigue. So that's never too bad to have. Still got little fights and things going on down here, which is a little bit annoying. What's going on with this one here? We own all of that. We own all of that. Why is there a random thing here? What's this? The late nights, the way my wife has stopped touching me. Oh, it's this one again. Just keep focusing on more important matters, I guess. We are still trying to get these claims over here. Because there's still stuff here that we definitely need to get. The retinue is definitely getting larger. Can we get more retinues yet? Or are we at the cap? We are... Well, we're close enough to the cap that we can't get any more. Yeah, dangerous factions be dangerous. This one is the one that's getting strongest. This is the guy that needs to go. In fact, he may end up... He may find that he just randomly disappears. There's a very high chance that we can get rid of this guy. And I think that is one that we will be a part of. If we was to send you a gift, that's a reasonable sum. If we were to send you a gift, that is a reasonable sum. Now, there is a king here. But I don't really want to send... Oh, that's quite expensive, but you've got a decent amount of power. There's probably going to be enough here. I don't want to give any gifts to the kings. They'll be really expensive, and they're the ones that are most likely going to let the plot slip. But with 220... Oh, there is one in there anyway. But with 220%, that guy's going. He's not going to be around for much longer. So there's one faction we won't have to worry about too much. Approve the plan, whatever it is. You can... Right, so we can actually now threaten him. It's now actually popped. He's craven, so threatening would probably get him out of the thing. He asks forgiveness. There's still a plot on your head, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. My complicity was revealed. I'm still going to try and kill you again. Might as well do it now. We have a peasant revolt. Luckily, it's right next to the retinue. Approve the plan. Can we actually try and manage it this time, maybe? Can we, maybe pull it off? Where do you think you're going? My complicity was revealed. So it's the same plot attempted twice in a row. Failed both times. And both times my complicity was revealed. Oh well, let's go for attempt number 3. And try and poison him this time. Okay, there's 100% there. Who did we lose? We lost the Spy Master. Most unfortunate. You want a position on the council. Let's make you Spy Master then. And who else is plotting against us currently in the factions? You're actually plotting for independence, which is probably not good. All of the kings are trying to plot for Gavelkind succession. We might need to start removing these kings again. Greenfish, he's the big problem, which is this guy here. So let's go and, if possible, try and stop this from happening. We don't want Gavelkind succession. Right, we managed to bump him off. That's one fewer people to deal with. Okay, so let's have a look at these kings. They're getting a little bit too comfortable with trying to take stuff from me. They're all angry for not being on the councils, because they're all terrible. Right then. I hear you have certain issues with the way I run things. Sorry about that. Let me relieve you of that burden. Did he literally just die at the moment that we attempted to do that? Looks like he may have done. You are also problematic. Your heir is also in prison. Let's go ahead and work on a few of these. Always good to refresh the kings every now and again. Just to keep things safe. Our Chancellor's taking a very long time in grabbing anything down here. I have risen so fast to the top that other people regard me with envy. Begged me to help him become as successful as me. It was almost disgusting how he admired my ambition and success. I'll teach you, but I gotta charge you. Leave me alone. I can make him like us a little bit more. The peasants spend a long time on the road. Yeah, we'll spend the money, that's fine. We've got tons of it. Can we actually go and attack somebody yet? We don't have a proper claim over here, so that's a no. I'm guessing we've still got a truce with you. We do until 68. That's quite some time away. Where's our ducal claims? Right, so there's you. Oh, we've got a new ruler here. Oh, we can't get that one until 66. That's unfortunate. That's the only ducal claim we can press at the moment. Wow. I think our vassals must have been busy. My wife is pregnant. Another marshal has improved. No, trust her word. It's really not worth the paranoia. Although having high intrigue might actually help with some of the issues that we're having with the various different kings that we have to keep killing off. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught, this was one of our commanders, and a courtier in flagrante. They didn't notice me, I am still in shock. She's a married woman by the Supreme. The flesh is weak. Forgive and forget. It's not like we haven't done such things ourselves. So there's still a few little wars and a few little battles going on. An acquaintance has died. How are things going on with these kings? Some of them definitely like me more than others. Do any of you have any decent things that would warrant me even considering putting you on the council? You're pretty terrible on everything. You're already on the council. You are a decent chancellor, actually. So we've got one that would make a decent chancellor, one that would make a decent marshal. Let's just have a quick look at this then. We've already got a marshal. Your marshal is 14. Right, chancellor. We can definitely get a better chancellor. That's you. So please go over here and actually fabricate stuff. Right. So your marshal is 14. Are you better at anything else than marshal? The answer to that question is no, not really. You're 72 though. So you're probably not going to be around a lot longer, and you've got cancer. So let's go ahead and replace you with this guy who's got 23 marshal. So it's going to upset you, but I'll live with that. How are things going with the factions at the moment? I mean, everyone wants a position on the council, but there aren't that many council positions. Did we not kill you off? Oh, you hate me now. Is that because I killed your father? Attempted murder of parents. There was no attempt. It was quite successful the third time. He has the Great Pox. He probably won't be around for too much longer. So I'm not terribly concerned about these factions at the moment. You two are a little bit annoying. Green fish guy. He's the one we need to deal with, really. Is it green fish guy that we're plotting against? No, you're not on the council. We need to do something about you. Success. Whoever that was done. Excellent. Now you can follow on likewise. We might need to spread some coin around here just to do something. Let's go and... that's a lot of money, but we can afford it. You're quite happy to see your old man dead because you'll inherit the kingdom. Send gift. Yeah, we can afford that. We have a lot of money. We'll definitely have no problem with the hiring... Oh, a successful jihad for Dalem. We'll have no problem hiring mercenaries, should we need any. That's over 100%, so that should go through and be relatively fine. How are we doing on tech? Do we have this yet? So close, actually. So close. In fact, we can do it. There we go. We've got Majesty 5. So now, while we're actually at peace... we can go for Imperial Administration. Clickety-click. And what we need next is Vassal War Declaration External. We enact that. And finally, our vassals are no longer allowed to fight with each other. So this will make it a little bit easier because we will have to do some housekeeping and make sure that the right land belongs to the right people. But we should be able to stop them from becoming too powerful. I'm not going to do that in this video though. As I snuck into the kitchen for my usual night snack, I chanced upon this woman. We've been chatting and laughing for hours now, but her words have grown softer and our hands are touching. Suddenly she leans in and whispers softly in my ear. Such learning, I cannot resist poetry. Poetry, I care nothing for such nonsense. It will never happen. Sure, we cannot resist poetry. We just go and give her a good tumble. So we should see we shouldn't see any wars within the realm now, unless there are revolts. And the only wars that these vassals should be concentrating on are external wars. Well, looks like we've got the pretty much the same event there again. So what I will do probably in the next video is we will go through and look at our de jure kingdoms and just try and make sure that the people here don't have too much stuff that belongs to somebody else. Some of them might be getting a little bit too strong, and we'd rightly want to try and avoid that if possible. We'll have to see what we can do to try and stop that happening. We do have a random duke up here. You probably belong to somebody else, although no, you should. This is part of our kingdom. You are our duke, I suppose. But yeah, we've got this kingdom, this kingdom, this kingdom, this kingdom. This one's getting quite large, so we do have to be a little bit careful. But overall, things are not going too badly. We are certainly starting to take on a lot of the land we need now. We are really getting there. We've got a good chunk that we don't actually... that isn't part of our de jure empire, but we do still need all of this. I think we can do it. It'll take some time, but we'll get there, and it will get faster the more of this stuff we get. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. As always, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Gamer Cowboy for sponsoring this entire series. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.